Tony Bedard. Welcome to InvestComics, and you're watching Thick. It's really thick and good.
Hi, I'm Shaun from Famous Faces, and this is the best week of my life.
I'm Sebastian from InvestComics.com, and I'm okay not being Shaun.
Let's try this. I didn't read that many books. I read as many as I could try to, at least. So, Justice League number 6. I loved it. It was awesome. You hated it. I
didn't hate it.
Oh, okay.
That ending was just oddly executed.
Awesome.
The whole book was oddly
It
executed.
was something Barry would tell you. It's more something Wally would say.
I'm not talking about the saying. I'm talking about, and they get their name from a cover on an introduction.
Oh, were we good or we did?
I think we did.
Oh, sorry for interruption. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm just saying the art was awesome.
Yeah.
The fight with Darkseid was awesome. And
Yeah, no.
it's going to come back, and now we get to see them in present day. And I'm
JLM,
excited.
Justice League mediocre.
Oh.
All right.
It doesn't say JLA for awesome on there. It just says Justice League.
It says JL.
Oh.
All right, Steed and Mrs. Peel, number 2 from Boom. Grant Morrison and Ian Gibson. Really, really good. I had said before that I know I'd read the first one
I
many
love how
months
it's a
ago.
Grant Morrison book and not too many people are paying attention to it.
Well, it's because it's, it's a Grant Morrison book that confuses most Grant Morrison fans. Like, what is this?
That's every Grant
These
Morrison
are the
book.
Avengers? Yeah, see, I'm all set for the Avengers movie. See, it's Jarvis and the Black Widow. No, tis Steed and Mrs. Peel. But it's really good. Check it out. Intrigue, kind of James Bond on a couch. If you remember if you're old enough to remember the show, you like this. If you're not old enough to remember the show, watch this and find out what you're missing. And no, Sean Connery does not control the weather, so we're good.
Oh. I didn't read it.
You didn't read Xenoholics?
Dude, really? That and FF I wanted to get to, and I just couldn't get to this week.
Xenoholics was good, and a lot comes into play. You find out that everything they thought was real may not be, but everything they thought wasn't real is. So they're right and wrong at the same time, and it just it gets complicated. Not as much of the down and dirty as in some of the previous issues. So we take kind of a pace, but you've got that. That's always a plus. when people accidentally summon their friend Cthulhu.
I didn't know
what
PlayStation was crossing over with it. That's
is good.
Joe Hill's
You know
The
you
Cape
read this
number
one.
4. Yeah, I know I read it. It was one of the few books I got a chance to read right away. I liked it. I thought the ending was just kind of like the very last couple pages. Okay, but I enjoyed it. It came to an end. It wrapped up the story, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the look back and the fight, and it was awesome. It was a great story. Definitely pick it up.
It was good.
If you haven't.
All right, Kirby Genesis, Dragonsbane number 2.
A pig.
Yeah, that's pig. Because that's Cersei, so they're pigs. Ulysses shows up. You've got the Greek myths chilling with the Roman myths, and I don't know, for some reason the ice giant from Jotunheim looks kind of Aztec or Mayan. I like the Kirby Genesis stuff. I can tell you if you want to skip one, because Dynamite likes to do that with it. Hey, we got a new thing. It's pretty cool.
Here's
Here's 20
other
titles
books.
to go with it. If you need to skip one, this is the one. Robocop number 3 is all right. I was never a huge Robocop fan, so
Oh.
yeah. There's a lot of Robo what the hell and stuff. This series has been okay. If you're a Robocop fan, you'll probably like it more than me. So give it a shot. Voltron number 3. This series went, first issue was pretty cool. Second issue was all right. Third issue, I'm in. They got me some answers I was looking for that I kind of figured is where it was going, but some answers I was looking for. The art is nice. The story is fun, and this is working for me. I was a big old school Voltron fan. This is not your old school Voltron, but it's not that new cartoon that I don't like either. Voltron Force or whatever the hell they're calling. This is good. Be
Tiny
squishy.
Titans 49. Squishy. That's all you need to know. Clayface is in it, and there's an elephant. And the Robins. It's awesome. This cheered me up a lot this week.
Squishy Titans. They
So
cure
simple.
everything.
So simple.
Wow. Bunch of Boom this week. They were like filling in the gap for everybody else.
That's Dynamite.
I mean Dynamite. Sorry, Dynamite goes boom. So you can see where I was going. All right, bunch of Dynamite this week. Lord of the Jungle #2, the Tarzan book, really good. Not a lot of Tarzan. This is really this issue is Clayton, Cecil Clayton, Lord of the Apes, or at least an alligator, and it was good. I'm liking this. This is pretty good. Also, Dynamite, Game of Thrones, continue to do a great job adapting the book. Really good, really beautiful. I keep telling you this. Check it out. Oh, I forgot you didn't read this. I'm like slowing down for you. This is, yeah.
I know they got a new artist. Yay!
Yay! All right.
I haven't read it yet.
FF number 15. They got new artist Nick Dragotta. He's good. All right.
Thankfully.
And he's not the other guy, which automatically bumps him up. So even if on a scale of 1 to 10, if he was like a 7, because he's not the other guy, he looks like a 9. You know?
I'm going with 10.
All right.
Compared to that other guy, it's a 10.
Compared to the other guy, he's an 11. But yeah, this was good. Story was good. It's working. If you're not reading Fantastic Four, this is everything you need. If you are reading Fantastic Four, you get a little bit. It touches on a little of the same spots, but you get what's going on kind of over here while Fantastic Four was going on over there. So there's some overlap, but it's nice. They actually complement each other really well.
It's Jonathan Hickman. Just read
it. And you get Power Pack, and the Smart Ship Friday. What else do you need? You need some Green Hornet and Moonbeam. Yes, it's a
oh my God, this is a lot of Dynamite.
I told you, there's Dynamite all over the place. We got this is continuing last time where we had a guy, not the Shroud. What does he call himself? I don't remember. And his sidekick Moonbeam, and they'd come into the city because they thought Green Hornet's a bad guy, like they want you to think. So naturally, people on the same side fight, and then realize, hey, we're on the same side. Really good story. I forget who's writing this now. Andy Parks. It's really good. You know, check that out.
Bionic Man.
Dynamite. Bionic Man #7. The series really good. This is still doing the Kevin Smith adaptation of what was going to be his screenplay. That they've gone comic-wise on it. Art is beautiful. Story is really good. Keep checking this out. It's worth looking at. You know, you read this one.
Invincible 89. It appeals to all races. I had to. I'm sorry. I've had a really bad week. I'm allowed to.
Miles Morales is invincible.
He grew a fro really quick. No, it's awesome. It's invincible. I can't ruin it for this guy, but it was awesome. I know. And there's and last issue of what happened to Mark and everything, and this is the coolest panel. It's so awesome. So it won't last very long, but it's still awesome. I enjoy it. It's invincible, and I'll stick. I'm going to stick with it regardless. But this little 5 or 6 issue thing that they're going to do with him will be really cool. Hey, that's where this book went, because we sold out of it very fast.
Oh, yeah. This was good. This was good. Batman Beyond Unlimited, which means it's got Batman Beyond and then Justice League Beyond, Justice League Unlimited Beyond inside here as well. So you've got Batman Beyond story with art by Norm Brayfogle. Norm Brayfogle on a Bat book equals hello, time to buy lots of these. Equals so good. Remnants from last week. The Bat story is really good. The Batman Beyond story, really, really good. It just feels and sounds and reads like the cartoon. Batman Beyond part was really good, and the Justice League Unlimited Beyond, also really good. And you get that dynamic because Batman, the McGinnis Batman, is now part of the Justice League Unlimited, so they kind of get the back and forth ebb and flow of Beyond. Speaking of the future, Legion of Superheroes Secret Origins is good. They almost meet Superman, but they're still, I don't know. It doesn't seem to be
That's issue 6, obviously. That's how you end the storyline.
No, they get kicked out of, they get into the past, and then no, can't stay. But that seems more a Legion plot device than, I know time travel is a bit of a no-no in the current DCU 52 blah blah blah, but is good. Amazing Spider-Man 680.
That's a lot of issues.
Spidey and the Human Torch go into space to save John Jameson.
And they come back with Venom.
It's this is the build up as we're on our way to the ends of the earth, and it's good, and it's always good to have Johnny Storm and Peter Parker working together, because they work together well, but they don't work together well. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. IDW's Magic the Gathering #2. He's upset again. I didn't bring the card back.
I know, you're only 48 issues away from having a playable deck.
Woohoo! I'm slowly on my way, although I don't know if I'm going to make it, because I love their Dungeons and Dragons books. I loved that Infestation Eberron set Dungeons and Dragons story. That was great. Bring those characters back. Magic the Gathering. Meh.
Did you tap any mana in it yet?
I kept doing this, but
Stupid. I want to tap mana.
It didn't summon my will to finish the issue. All right, so
no 3?
I don't know. Maybe I'll get it and keep the card.
Woohoo,
Plus, I already ordered #3, and you know I feel bad.
Closer to the deck.
Phazer #2 is... Yeah, I'm done with this. And the Phazer little crossover world started it because it crossed over with War of the Independence, and I like that, and I've been waiting for that. This, on its own, not so much. I'm also confused. They keep banking Steranko. I know he'd done covers. I don't know if he did like 2 panels for them in here, but look at this. Okay, see the art as it is. Okay, and then watch. You suddenly look at this page. Look at
that looks really detailed.
Like yeah, I know. But and then it gets better. You know, it goes back to look at this pose. Look at this. Look at this panel here. But then boom! What the heck? Suddenly it's like the Steranko's and what the heck is going on? It's like they got Steranko to do like 2 panels for them. I don't know.
Well, I can't get it. Ooh, I get 2 in a row.
Woo! Bring us home, baby.
Walking Dead #94, Part 2 of is it Brand New World? Larger World. That was close. It's Walking Dead. I can't say anything without spoil. It's like Invincible. Damn it, Kirkman. It's leading, and it's really good. And it's better than the TV show because Shane's not around.
And because Andrea's not that Andrea.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Micro Series #3, Donatello. So this has to do with Donatello, and it really explains you who the character is and everything, in case you didn't know, which if you're a Turtle fan, you know. But there's this really cool thing, and it's not essential to read with the rest of the regular series, but it does give you just a little bit more, just like everything else. And the next one's Leonardo, and Leonardo's obviously the best Ninja Turtle. And I can't wait, because I'm going to buy every copy and every cover of that.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, and to bring us home, we'll end it with a book. Look, Ma, no pictures.
Words are hard.
Books are hard. Wait, books aren't hard anymore. Billy got over it. This is the Dark Heavens by Kylie Chan series. This is book 3, the final one in this series. Blue Dragon. All right, was it HarperCollins? I know there's another series. It's out in Australia and in the UK. You need to bring that here, because while this series comes to a definite end, their adventures do not, and it leaves me in a place where I need the rest of this now. So feel free to bring this over, because you've hooked me with these 3, and I need the other 3. I need closure, people. But this is good. It's if you've watched any of the other episodes, I've told you about the others. Yeah, he keeps cutting himself probably on his shattered phone of
that
doom.
Wasn't out of anger, believe it or not.
It's actually just shattered out of clumsiness. But
really wish it was
this has a lot of Chinese mythology, Chinese gods, demons, and just all taking place within the modern world. The story is really good. I have, I'm the 3rd book in. I've come to, like, when you know you're in a good series, when you care about these characters, and I care, so I need the other 3. So HarperCollins, get on that.
Does it make you feel like you're in your element?
I'm in my element. No, my element is not. My element is clearly not dealing with immortal Chinese.
Not yet, it isn't.
It could be.
You just wait
someday, but I would be out of my element. I would not be taking out level 40 demons with my chi. I would be dead in a corner and covered in black goo. it's sad, but I know my place, and I'm okay with that.
I want to stop. Bye,
That's it.
guys.
We miss you,
Thanks for your
Internet.
support.
Woo!